morning, loves, or as I like to say, good morning, Vietnam, because it's a Monday in January in the middle of a government shutdown. And because I've done this video, this is my third time now because of what I'm about to tell you about. I went live on Instagram just because it's so easy, but I want feedback from this video, and I don't know if I'm going to get it on Instagram. So I came on Facebook to do it, and I was in the wrong group. I have to delete it and start all over again here. Monday in January. Okay, here's my quandary. I am waking up in the morning so darn tired, and I don't know what gives. Wondering maybe if you know. I haven't been drinking. 3 weeks in now, no drinking. I have been sleeping well, been drinking lots of water, exercising, being productive during the day. I feel good that I have joy in my body again, and I've been laughing regularly. Like, things are good. They're like as good as they're gonna get, I think. And I wake up in the morning so tired. It's not getting any better. And specifically what I'm talking about, apnea, maybe, Rebecca, yeah, I might have to look into that, but okay, stand by. So specifically what I'm tired about, where I feel tired is right here under my eyes. Like it's its own body part or organ or something right here. It feels like after your legs would feel, like after a run, that's what's happening right here. And like if I walk by a mirror during the day, I can see it too. I can see the tired, I can feel the tired, and I don't really have any explanation for it. A couple of friends have said something that I'm really going to think about. One said that it's probably my body detoxing from the last couple of years of polluting it quite well. And I think that there's probably something to that, especially because I've been drinking a lot of water, and I don't drink a lot of water. I have a really hard time drinking water. Not anymore, because I have this new water tracker bottle that tells me to chug a bunch of water every hour on the hour, and this is really helping me. So I know I'm flushing toxins and all kinds of yuck out, and maybe that's it. Okay. Second thing, a friend posted this morning about how we're all so tired because we're trying to keep up a pace that's not meant for human beings with souls. We're trying to keep a digital pace to our lives, and that's for computers. That's not for people. And I think maybe that's right too. Like that's something to it. But beyond that, I don't know. And it's frustrating because with 3 weeks of no drinking, I felt like I would feel a lot better. I felt like it would be sort of immediate, because that's a big change, a big good change for me. It's not translating that way. So it's just frustrating. Just wondered if any of you are going through the same thing. If you have any definite answers, and if you have any solutions. I find my way in life through other people's stories. I listen to what's been happening with you and what you did about it, what worked, what didn't, and I find the bits and pieces that I recognize my own story in, and I take those and I use them to make a move, to go onward, forward, upward. So anyway, hi Kelly. So I thought I would come on and ask you guys, and Rebecca has mentioned sleep apnea. So, that's when you're sleeping, but you're just really not sleeping well. And so you wake up feeling tired. So, I mean, what's the only way to figure that out is like a full on like sleep study, right? You got to go in and do that. And does apnea just sort of have a sudden onset? Because I've not had this problem before. Like this tiredness specifically right under my eyes is something new, and it's just not going away, and that's why it's concerning. Rebecca, no, my sons have apnea, no snoring, no weird noises, all silent. Maybe worth the sleep study. So that's what you did. You did the sleep study for your sons, and that's how you figured it out. The other thing I'm wondering about, so I am on sertraline, which is a generic for Zoloft, and it's been about, has it been 2 or 3 months? And my doctor told me I'm on the very lowest dose possible. And she said to take it at night because it can promote drowsiness. So I did, but I felt like that was messing with my sleep. And I told her that, and she's like, okay, we'll switch to taking it in the morning, which I do. So I don't feel like it could be the Zoloft, since I take it in the morning after I wake up and my eyes are already tired. But if you also take sertraline, talk to me about that. Talk to me about what it's doing side effect wise, and if you've noticed a difference in your energy level or sleep level or anything like that. Maybe that's it. Celeste, thank you for coming back on here when I'm finally on the right page doing my video. Are you spending time outside? How's the vitamin D? So I went through a whole battery of tests with my doctor because it was a big step for me to go in and tell her this is what's happening. I've tried God, I've tried friends, I've tried writing, I've tried everything, and I'm in a bad way. I'm having some thoughts akin to, I don't want to be here anymore. And those thoughts are so scary, and I just couldn't stop them on my own. I didn't really have any reason for those thoughts to be there either, which was also scary. There wasn't anything happening in my life to prompt that kind of response in my brain. And so I just knew 3 years after our trauma, I was just worse off than I was, right at the onset of the trauma. Like, okay, something's got to give. So I talked to her, but we also did a whole battery of tests, blood work, and yeah, I did come back a little low on vitamin D, which can cause depression. So I am taking a vitamin D supplement, and I'm taking a vitamin B12 supplement for energy and calcium and all that good stuff. So I think I'm doing the right things there. I'm just scrolling over for comments here. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl's saying me too. Specifically with the tired eyes, do you feel like you know why? Can you pinpoint it to something? Is it lifestyle? Is it physical, chemical? Like what? Anyway, I'm just on here brainstorming with you because I can't keep this up. This has got to change. It's just exhausting. And it's not something I've ever gone through before. So it's just flummoxing me. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Celeste, winter days always bring me down a notch, no matter what. Okay, yeah, for sure. Like seasonal affective disorders, that's what that's called when the light's gone, and we have a visceral and sad response to that. And I think is that more mental though, or am I misunderstanding how that presents? Does that present physically, seasonal affective disorder? I hadn't thought of that. And I was thinking it was more affecting your mental state than your physical. And I feel like this is a physical thing. Like I can't get my eye bags to not feel tired. Okay. Anywho, if you know what I'm talking about, if you have a similar experience, if you found a way forward, let me know. Okay. We're so much better together. I don't need to reinvent the wheel here. I just need to figure out what the rest of you have done in response to this. Okay, thank you for being on here with me today. Kelly Jean, there is a med called trazodone that was originally depression med, but they found it actually helps with sleep. Trazodone, yes, I know somebody on that. Okay, but I feel like I'm sleeping well. There was a rough period where, we are sleeping with our dog now that our daughter's gone to school. He used to sleep with her every night, and he's a tough one to sleep with. He wants outside sometimes in the middle of the night, and then he's just in and out of the covers all night, and he snores and he makes weird noises. He has dreams, and he kind of cries and howls in his dreams. So, but that's not happening the last couple weeks. Like we've kind of found a groove with him. So I don't think that's it. And trazodone tends to go well with other meds, works for me. Okay, so Kelly, tell me, you weren't sleeping very well, and so you took it, and then it helped you sleep? Because that makes sense to me of why I would seek out something like that. But if I feel like I'm sleeping and I wake up tired, do you think it's also something that would be a good solution to that? And I can talk to my doctor about that too, but thank you for mentioning that. That's very helpful. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but the pharmaceutical solution, like it never sounds good in my brain. But you know what? Sometimes we got to do what we got to do. We can't go on feeling tired for years and years and years and not have any relief from that. And I don't feel like any of the pharmaceutical options, I don't feel like we ever take them lightly. I feel like we put a lot of thought into why we are choosing that option. And I think we're darn good and ready when we finally do. And I don't think any of us ever, intend to choose that option for the rest of our life. I feel like it's necessary, and there's a season for it. So I need to remember to be in my own head, like it's It's not a weakness to go talk to your doctor and to seek the help that you need. It's a strength to be able to tell the truth and tell people what's not working, no matter what you try, and be open to the things that will help you through. That's something I need to remember to work on in my own brain, because I probably should have started Zoloft about 6 months to a year sooner than I did. Looking back, I really should have, and my life would have been better quicker, and maybe today I wouldn't be having these sleep issues. Anyway, choose health, choose relief, choose what you need, and don't let the whispers in your brain talk you out of it, okay? Thanks, loves. I appreciate you taking the time to listen, and we'll welcome any comments and ideas, things I can explore, okay? Good luck not getting Januaried and Mondayed. Peace out. Talk soon. Bye-bye.